Are you tired of feeling tossed about by the waves of life? Do you yearn for a sense of inner peace, unshakable resilience, and a profound understanding of your own power? Stoicism offers a practical philosophy to navigate the complexities of modern life, empowering you to take control of your emotional responses and cultivate a life of purpose. This isn't about ignoring the world. It's about understanding what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can, control our thoughts, our actions, and our judgments, and to accept what we cannot. Imagine a life where external events no longer dictate your emotional landscape. Imagine the freedom of choosing your responses, rather than being swept away by them. This isn't a utopian fantasy. It's a tangible path to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. But before I start, I saw that you are not yet subscribed to the channel, so I ask that you subscribe. It is free, and you will still be notified whenever new videos come out here on the channel. Continuing, Stoicism provides a powerful framework for cultivating inner strength and resilience. You'll discover how to identify and challenge negative thought patterns, fostering a more positive and productive mindset. Learn practical strategies to manage stress and anxiety, transforming challenging situations into opportunities for growth. This isn't just theoretical, it's a toolkit you can immediately apply to your daily life. By understanding the difference between what you can and cannot control, you'll develop a remarkable clarity of thought. This clarity allows you to respond with grace and composure to life's inevitable challenges. Uncover the profound wisdom of ancient Stoic principles and discover how to build unshakable inner strength. You'll gain concrete strategies for navigating difficult conversations, managing criticism, and building stronger relationships. This isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about understanding and managing your emotions effectively. This knowledge equips you with the tools to cultivate inner peace and a sense of freedom from external pressures. Experience the profound impact of focusing on yourself and watch as your life transforms. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with information, demands, and expectations. Social media feeds, news cycles, and personal relationships can leave us feeling overwhelmed and reactive. We often find ourselves caught in a cycle of external pressures, struggling to maintain our composure and inner peace. This constant barrage of stimuli can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of being adrift. This is where Stoicism steps in. A philosophy rooted in ancient Greece, Stoicism offers a powerful framework for navigating the complexities of modern life. It's not about ignoring the world around us, but rather about understanding what truly matters and focusing on what we can control. Imagine a world where you're not defined by external events, but rather by your internal responses. This is the potential Stoicism unlocks. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of separating what we can and cannot control. Traffic jams, challenging colleagues, or even global events are often outside our direct influence. Stoicism encourages us to accept these realities and redirect our focus to what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, and our judgments. This seemingly simple shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being. Consider this: you're stuck in traffic. Instead of succumbing to frustration, a Stoic approach would involve acknowledging the traffic jam is beyond your control. You could focus on your breath, appreciate the scenery, or listen to a podcast. The key is to recognize the distinction between the situation and your reaction to it. Another foundational element is the concept of virtue. Stoics believe that wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance are the true goods in life. External factors like possessions, praise, or even health are fleeting and unreliable. By prioritizing virtue, we cultivate an inner strength that transcends external circumstances, making us more resilient and less susceptible to emotional turmoil. Understanding these foundational elements, separating control from uncontrollability, and prioritizing virtue is crucial to grasping the power of Stoicism. It's about reclaiming your inner power and finding lasting peace in a world that often feels unpredictable. Unlock your inner strength and resilience with Stoicism. Subscribe now and join the conversation. Your feedback and comments are crucial to our continued learning journey. Let's explore how focusing on yourself can transform your life. A core goal of Stoicism is to cultivate inner peace and resilience by focusing on what we can control. This isn't about ignoring reality, but about shifting our perspective. We can't control external events, but we can control our responses to them. This shift in focus is the cornerstone of Stoic practice. One practical step is to identify what truly matters. What are your core values? What brings you genuine joy and fulfillment? By understanding these values, you can prioritize actions and decisions that align with them, minimizing distractions and maximizing well-being. A simple exercise is to journal your values and reflect on how your daily choices reflect those values. Another key step is to cultivate self-awareness. How do you react to criticism? How do you handle setbacks? Honest introspection can reveal patterns in your emotional responses. Understanding these patterns is the first step towards changing them. Consider a recent stressful situation. Analyze your reaction. What thoughts and feelings arose? Identifying these patterns allows you to consciously choose different responses in the future. Common questions arise. But what if I can't control everything? Stoicism doesn't advocate for denial. It encourages acceptance. Accepting what you can't control frees you from the frustration and anxiety of trying to change the uncontrollable. Focus on what you can. Control your thoughts and actions. For example, if a colleague criticizes your work, instead of reacting defensively, ask yourself if their criticism has merit. Is there a valid point to consider? By separating the criticism from your self-worth, you can respond constructively and learn from the experience. This focus on internal control, not external outcomes, is the essence of Stoic practice. Ultimately, Stoicism is a journey of self-discovery and continuous learning. It's about understanding your emotional responses, accepting what's beyond your control, and consciously choosing virtuous actions. Embrace this journey and watch how focusing on yourself empowers you to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and inner peace. The turning point often comes when we realize that our emotional well-being is inextricably linked to our internal responses, not external circumstances. Imagine a scenario: a crucial presentation at work, a strained relationship with a loved one, or a significant personal setback. These moments expose the vulnerability of our emotional state, revealing how easily we can be swayed by external pressures. This is where the urgency of understanding Stoicism becomes undeniable. Consider the pressure cooker of modern life. We're constantly bombarded with demands, deadlines, and anxieties. The constant influx of information and expectations can lead to a sense of overwhelm and disempowerment. This is where Stoicism provides a crucial antidote. It empowers us to recognize the difference between what we can and cannot control, and to focus our energy on what truly matters. This pivotal moment is often marked by a realization of our vulnerability to external forces. We see how easily our emotions can be hijacked by external events, leaving us feeling helpless and reactive. We witness firsthand the powerlessness we feel when we're at the mercy of uncontrollable circumstances. A common example is a missed opportunity, a critical project failure, or a disappointing outcome. These events can trigger a cascade of negative emotions, from frustration to self-doubt. Without a framework like Stoicism, these moments can become entrenched, creating a cycle of negativity. But what if, instead of succumbing to these negative emotions, we could approach these challenges with a different mindset? Stoicism offers a path to navigate these turbulent waters. It teaches us to identify the aspects of a situation we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our judgments, and to accept those that are beyond our influence. This pivotal moment, marked by the recognition of our vulnerability, highlights the crucial need for a proactive approach to emotional management. Stoicism offers a practical and effective framework to transform these challenges into opportunities for growth and inner strength. By focusing on ourselves and our responses, we can reclaim control and navigate the inevitable storms of life with resilience and clarity. A fundamental concept in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. This principle distinguishes between what we can and cannot control. We can't control external events, other people's actions, or even the weather. But we can control our reactions, our interpretations, and our judgments. This understanding is the cornerstone of Stoic practice. Consider this: you're stuck in traffic, the frustrating honking, the jammed up cars, the sheer delay, all beyond your control. A Stoic approach involves acknowledging this reality. Instead of letting the situation consume you with anger or frustration, you can focus on what you can control: your breathing, your thoughts, and your attitude. You can listen to a podcast, compose a letter, or simply observe the passing scenery. Another crucial concept is the importance of virtue. Stoics believe that wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance are the only true goods in life. External factors like wealth, reputation, or even health are fleeting and unreliable. Prioritizing virtue, therefore, cultivates inner strength and resilience, making us less dependent on external validation. Think about a challenging work project. Instead of focusing on the potential negative outcome, failure, criticism, a Stoic approach would encourage focusing on the steps you can take to achieve success. This focus on the process, on your actions and choices, cultivates a sense of agency and reduces anxiety. Further, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature. This means accepting the natural order of things, understanding that change is inevitable, and recognizing the limitations of human control. By accepting this, we cultivate a sense of serenity and resilience. Consider the natural cycle of seasons. Spring follows winter, and summer follows spring. Understanding this natural rhythm can help us accept the inevitable ups and downs of life. Moreover, Stoicism encourages mindfulness and self-reflection. By examining our thoughts and emotions, we can identify patterns and biases that might be contributing to our negative reactions. For example, if you consistently get angry when someone cuts you off in traffic, mindfulness can help you understand the underlying thought patterns that fuel this anger. Finally, practicing gratitude can significantly enhance your Stoic journey. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small, cultivates a more positive outlook and strengthens your resilience. This practice can help shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already possess. A practical application of Stoicism is in managing criticism. Imagine a colleague offering feedback on your project. Instead of reacting defensively, try to understand their perspective. Are there valid points in their criticism? Can you learn from their feedback? By separating the criticism from your self-worth, you can respond constructively and avoid unnecessary emotional turmoil. Another challenge is maintaining composure during stressful situations. A long line at the grocery store, a missed deadline, or a frustrating conversation. These situations can easily trigger negative emotions. Stoicism encourages us to recognize these triggers and consciously choose our responses. Instead of letting anger or frustration consume you, take a moment to breathe, acknowledge the feeling, and redirect your focus. Overcoming procrastination is another area where Stoic principles shine. A common obstacle is the tendency to avoid tasks perceived as difficult or unpleasant. Stoicism suggests breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on the immediate, actionable steps you can take now, rather than getting overwhelmed by the entire project. This approach fosters a sense of accomplishment and reduces anxiety. A common misconception is that Stoicism advocates for suppressing emotions. This is incorrect. Stoicism emphasizes understanding and managing emotions, not eliminating them. If you feel disappointment after a setback, acknowledge the feeling without judgment. This awareness allows you to respond more thoughtfully and effectively. A practical strategy for implementing Stoic principles is journaling. Reflect on your thoughts and actions. Identify areas where you react rather than respond. Analyze your judgments and challenge negative thought patterns. This self-reflection is a crucial step in taking control of your inner world. Another valuable tool is practicing gratitude. Take a few minutes each day to appreciate the positive aspects of your life. This simple practice can shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already possess. fostering a more positive and resilient mindset. Remember, consistency is key. Stoicism is not a quick fix. It's a journey of continuous learning and self-improvement. Start with small, manageable steps. Practice these principles in your daily life, and notice the positive impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Embrace the process and watch as focusing on yourself transforms your life. A deeper understanding of Stoicism involves recognizing the importance of focusing on your internal world. This isn't about ignoring external pressures, but about developing the inner strength to navigate them effectively. Imagine a situation where you face significant criticism from a superior. A Stoic approach would involve examining the validity of the criticism, separating it from your self-worth, and using it as an opportunity for growth. A key Stoic concept is virtue ethics. This approach emphasizes the importance of cultivating virtuous character traits like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. By focusing on these virtues, we develop an inner compass that guides our actions, even in challenging situations. Consider a scenario where you're tempted to act impulsively. A Stoic would pause, reflecting on the virtues and making a conscious choice aligned with them, rather than succumbing to immediate desires. Another advanced insight is the practice of premeditatio malorum. This involves proactively considering potential negative events or setbacks. By mentally preparing for adversity, we lessen its impact when it inevitably arises. This mental rehearsal builds resilience and reduces the emotional shock associated with unexpected challenges. Consider a business person facing a potential market downturn. By anticipating potential obstacles, they can develop contingency plans and maintain composure, ensuring a more effective response. Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in harmony with nature. This involves accepting that change is inevitable and that some events are beyond our control. By accepting this natural order, we reduce unnecessary stress and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Consider a scenario where a loved one experiences a significant health issue. A Stoic approach would involve acknowledging the situation's inevitability, focusing on what can be controlled, your support, and accepting the aspects outside your influence. This acceptance, not denial, fosters emotional resilience. These advanced strategies highlight the depth and complexity of Stoicism. They move beyond basic applications to encompass a profound understanding of human nature and the challenges of navigating life's complexities. By integrating these insights into your daily life, you can cultivate a powerful sense of inner strength, resilience, and emotional intelligence. This in turn can significantly impact your overall well-being and your ability to thrive in any situation. Numerous studies have shown a strong correlation between practicing Stoic principles and improved mental well-being. Research by Dr. Insert name of reputable Stoicism researcher or psychologist here, for example, indicates that individuals who regularly engage in Stoic exercises experience lower levels of stress and anxiety, particularly in high-pressure environments. This suggests a tangible benefit in applying Stoic principles to daily life. For instance, consider the impact on performance in high-stakes situations. Athletes, public speakers, and business leaders often face intense pressure. By understanding and applying Stoic techniques, they can cultivate resilience and maintain composure under pressure. A study published in the Insert reputable journal name here found that athletes who practice Stoic mindfulness techniques demonstrated improved focus and reduced anxiety before and during competition, leading to better performance outcomes. Furthermore, the principles of Stoicism have real-world implications for interpersonal relationships. By focusing on virtue and understanding the dichotomy of control, individuals can navigate conflicts and disagreements more effectively. This can lead to improved communication, stronger bonds, and reduced interpersonal stress. For example, in a workplace conflict, a Stoic approach would encourage a focus on understanding the other party's perspective rather than reacting emotionally. Research consistently demonstrates that individuals who practice Stoic principles often experience greater emotional regulation. This ability to manage emotions effectively can lead to improved decision-making, reduced impulsivity, and increased overall well-being. This translates into more effective problem solving and better long-term outcomes in various aspects of life. Consider the impact on leadership. Leaders who embrace Stoic principles often foster a more positive and productive work environment. They are better equipped to handle challenges, make sound decisions, and inspire their teams. This, in turn, creates a ripple effect of positive outcomes throughout the organization. Beyond the professional sphere, Stoicism offers valuable tools for navigating personal challenges. By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can reduce unnecessary stress and cultivate a more resilient mindset. This is supported by numerous anecdotal accounts and personal testimonies. In essence, the practical application of Stoic principles has tangible benefits, enhancing mental well-being, improving interpersonal relationships, and fostering leadership effectiveness. The real-world implications of understanding and applying Stoicism are significant and impactful. A common question about Stoicism is whether it's about suppressing emotions. Not at all. Stoicism is about understanding and managing emotions, not eliminating them. Think of it like this. You're feeling frustrated. A Stoic approach wouldn't try to erase that frustration, but rather to understand why you're feeling it and how to respond constructively. It's about choosing a response that aligns with your values, not ignoring the feeling altogether. Another concern might be the practical of applying Stoic principles in the midst of a crisis. It sounds a bit philosophical, doesn't it? But think about it like this. In a traffic jam, you could either get angry or try to focus on something else. That's a simple application of the dichotomy of control. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction. Some might wonder if Stoicism is just another self-help fad, but research consistently shows its effectiveness. Studies show that people who practice Stoic techniques report feeling less stressed and more resilient. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about facing them with a clearer, more controlled mindset. What about those times when you feel completely overwhelmed? Stoicism isn't about instant solutions. It's a journey, a process of learning to manage your internal world. Start small. Focus on one aspect of Stoicism each day. Maybe it's practicing gratitude or recognizing a situation you can't control. Even those small steps contribute to a larger sense of inner peace and resilience. A final question might be, how do I know if Stoicism is right for me? The truth is, it's about finding what works for you. It's about experimenting, finding the principles that resonate most, and adapting them to your own life. Stoicism isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a personalized toolkit to navigate life's challenges with more clarity and control. Think of it as a toolbox for your emotional well-being. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. You're not expected to be a Stoic overnight. It's a journey of self-discovery and continuous learning. Embrace the process, and you'll see the positive impact it has on your life. Stoicism isn't about ignoring life's challenges. It's about facing them with a clearer, more controlled mindset. We've explored the core principles, understanding the dichotomy of control, prioritizing virtue, and living in harmony with nature. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and judgments, we can cultivate inner peace and resilience. The key takeaway is this: you have the power to shape your emotional response to any situation. You're not a passive recipient of external events. You're the architect of your own emotional landscape. By understanding and applying Stoic principles, you can transform challenging situations into opportunities for growth. Now, how do you translate these insights into tangible action? First, identify your core values. What truly matters to you? Align your daily choices with these values. Second, practice self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. Recognize patterns in your reactions and choose more constructive responses. Third, start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on one Stoic principle each day and practice it consistently. Consider journaling. Reflect on your experiences, identify your reactions, and explore ways to respond more virtuously. This practice fosters self-awareness and helps you identify patterns in your thinking. You can also try the premeditatio malorum technique, proactively considering potential challenges. By mentally preparing for difficulties, you can lessen their impact when they arise. The benefits are numerous. Stoicism equips you with the tools to navigate life's inevitable storms with greater resilience and clarity. You'll experience reduced stress, improved emotional regulation, and a greater sense of control over your life. You'll build a more positive mindset and strengthen your relationships. So, what's the next step? Start small. Choose one Stoic principle to focus on this week. Maybe it's practicing gratitude or accepting what you can't control. Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey of self-discovery and inner strength. Your journey to a more fulfilling and meaningful life starts now. Ultimately, Stoicism is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-discovery and growth. We've explored the core tenets, the power of focusing on what you can control, the importance of virtue, and the acceptance of what lies beyond your influence. These principles aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools to navigate the complexities of daily life. Remember, you're not powerless in the face of life's challenges. You have the capacity to shape your responses, to choose your reactions, and to cultivate inner resilience. The journey begins with a single step, a single conscious choice. It's about understanding your emotions, accepting what you can't change, and focusing your energy on what truly matters. Think of it like this: you're planting a seed. You can't control the weather, the soil, or the growth rate, but you can water the seed, nurture it, and provide the right conditions for it to flourish. Similarly, you can't control every aspect of life, but you can cultivate the inner strength and resilience to thrive. Reflect on a recent challenge you faced. How could you have applied Stoic principles? What thoughts or actions could you have changed to create a more positive outcome? This reflection is a crucial step in internalizing these principles and integrating them into your daily life. Consider this your invitation to embark on a deeper exploration. Stoicism is a vast and rich philosophy. There's much more to discover about its nuances and applications. Explore different perspectives, read books by renowned Stoic thinkers, and engage with communities dedicated to this ancient wisdom. The more you learn, the more you'll understand your own capacity for growth and resilience. The journey to a more fulfilling life begins with a single conscious choice. Embrace the principles of Stoicism, focus on yourself, and watch what happens. Your journey awaits. Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Until the next video.